And good evening, happy people. How is everyone doing this evening? I hope everyone is doing well. So I see that Cecilia's made it in, Dez has made it in, Demoose has made it in, Molly's made it in, I made it in. So we're just waiting around to see if Cliff is in the house yet. Oh, Cliff. Yeah, I figured the after dinner party. I figured that's be a good enough title for tonight, even though I haven't had a chance yet to eat. I just pulled it off like 10 minutes ago. Ah, there he is. Okay. And let's get this added in there. So, hey, jeez, put it in there. Put it in there. There we go. All right, Cliff, see if that one's good. Hi, Grace. How you doing? Yeah. Uh, I just put out a short like a couple of minutes ago too for what we had for dinner, and I'll have a longer format coming out here shortly after I get it all edited and put together. Still waiting. No. Like I said, as everybody knows, we've been having the yard tore up for a new main line for our area. So we're going from a 4-inch main line to a 6-inch main line, and we found out where our tap is for our water source is actually across the street, and apparently it's going to be up to maybe 200 feet away. So trying to get that half inch or to a 3/4 inch water line to travel that water that distance, we lose a lot of water volume and pressure. And pressure. Geez, English is hard tonight. Yeah, they didn't show back up, so they'll probably do the last two pieces tomorrow and probably pressure test tomorrow and flush it out. Hopefully.
Assuming they don't hit another water line?
Yeah, they hit it twice yesterday.
Yeah, I saw the post.
Yeah. Mhm.
You think that the public works people would go out there and mark where the stuff is at before they start digging?
Oh no, it's a contractor, and they're actually putting the water line literally right next to it because there's a communication line right next to it. They only have so much to work with the right of way.
Yeah, but you still got to have your markers lined up
Oh
where
no, it's marked, but when they're digging it, they're actually just kissing it, and it shifts because it's all buried in sand. Yeah.
yeah,
So
sand tends to collapse pretty quick.
yes, it does.
Hey, KBB, how's it going?
What's going on, Grace? Wow. When did this happen, Grace? Grace's son's
3 weeks ago?
induced coma. Really? Apparently I haven't been paying attention.
I was drunk and I still remembered this.
Jeez.
I don't remember the exact reason why he was in there, but yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's rough. Hey, Brick Barrel, how you doing?
That's why I said hi, KBB.
Yep. I just now got to see it. I don't have my YouTube side up.
Ah,
Yeah, my phone's a little bit low on power. I've been using it quite a bit today.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Yeah, because I've been filming. Like I said, I've been filming lots of parts of dinner, so I got to put all that together. It'll be a longer form, but it'll be in a shorts format. But it's going to be longer than 3 minutes, unfortunately. So it's going to go to regular video. But we'll see how that short does.
3
I'm
minutes.
throwing everybody a little bit of a curveball.
Carve.
Yeah, a little bit of a curveball. So, oh yeah, some of those are still doing really good. some of those other videos. I'm doing a quick double check. Oh yeah, it's already shot up. Wow. Keep going. Woohoo. Yeah. Yeah, Grace. Like I said, I think we're all gonna say prayer sent.
Yes.
I wish for recovery. Full recovery. And let's see. I didn't know what I was going to play around. Hey, Blake, how you doing? Yeah, curveball.
Good evening, Blake.
Yeah, with my shorts. Usually it's all beef. A while back I did a salmon. Tonight I did chicken. Where's the beef?
Beef, it's what's for dinner?
No, it says where's the
Hey,
beef?
Dan, how's it going? Just said Blake was in here.
Oh, it's Herbert. Oh, sorry. Damn, sorry. I was looking too quick. I was trying to read it out of the corner of my eye, and apparently I read it wrong. So, oh well. It's an early hello, Blake.
He's funny.
Yeah, so what's going on your end?
Roasting.
Yeah, I heard it's getting hot there in the Southwest.
Dude, I don't know what is going on. We're in freaking August, and it's like July weather over here. It's freaking in the hundreds. It's ridiculous. I didn't even want to be outside today. It was so dang hot.
Yeah, it got a little bit warm today for us. I think it just basically hit average.
Damn near hit 100.
I don't know. We hit 95 today. Yeah, it was hot today.
Like massively hot. My plants are. I didn't even want to go water my plants. It's so damn hot outside.
Yeah. Oh, and guess what I found? I guess what I did today.
The hokey pokey.
Well, I was cleaning up around the area where the roof got torn off, so I'm over there. I'm cleaning it all up, and I look over at the rose bush, and it's got a little limb that's hanging off to the side. I go, that's a little unusual, or not? Right there at the ground. At closer inspection, I get up there and I dig around it. It's all roots, so it's a small little itty bitty little rose bush. So I carefully dug it up and I put it in a pot.
So plant cloned itself.
Yeah. And
This is the insanity that is my weather this week.
Oh wow, 102. Yeah, at least you're cooler than Phoenix.
Yeah, but it's the problem here is it's the heat I can sort of tolerate. It's the insane UV levels that are freaking what'll get you.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good there too. It'll be 11 out of 11 there.
Yeah, I get extremely high UV readings, and it's like you go out there and 20 minutes later, you feel like you're being burned to death by a magnifying glass.
Oh yeah, you can feel that sun and that heat pushing down on you.
I just like
A physical
like
weight.
needles, like little needles.
Yeah.
Sorry, it'll focus at some point, eventually, maybe, perhaps, possibly. I don't know. If not, I guess I can just look blurry since I'm fuzzy anyway. It won't matter. But other than that, most of my plants are doing pretty darn good. I have been maintaining water, so.
Yeah. I said I watered the trees over the past few days. Got out there with a little bubbler and I let the little water for like 2 hours.
I gotta do that with some of mine.
The stream. So I got a couple of 100 gallons for the trees. Soaked everything around it. It'll be dry in about a week, especially in this heat. I even fertilized too. I put down a whole bunch of ironite around the trees.
Watered it in.
And watered it in. I even put down some of the ash that I had left over from my my new burn barrel. Because I see the leaves wrinkling up just a little bit, so I know I need some potassium.
Mine always just need water.
No,
Fertilizer every once in a while, but majority of the time they just need water.
not wilted. It's wrinkled.
Yeah, mine get dried out, so they kind of wrinkle on their own. But yeah, I just give them water.
No, but it's not that water wrinkle. It's that potassium deficiency. If you look that up, it's all deformed.
I got so many plants. It takes me 2 to 4 hours to water most days.
Yeah, like I said, tomorrow is mow day, so I'll be mowing tomorrow. Just trying to,
mowing.
yeah. So yeah, I got a lot of work. I've been doing a lot of work lately. Just a little bit slow when I'm outside in the towards the midday. It just slows down. So how was the chicken?
It's good. That's good.
Okay.
Come on, you turd, focus already.
I'm surprised you haven't got a new camera yet.
I don't want to spend the money on it until this one dies.
Drop it on the ground. It's dead.
Nah.
Hmm.
Knowing my luck, it would still survive.
Yeah, so I get to hang out with the guys yesterday. I got to watch them, and that's something I get to do very often. Something exciting in the past 6 years that I don't have to work. I can watch somebody else do it.
Right.
And like I said, we found out where my water line was, and because they hit that, so technically they hit the water 3 times.
Jesus.
Yeah, because they had to find my water. They just had no idea where it was at because it's so old. It's old, 3/4 inch galvanized.
They don't know how to use the dowsing method?
No, soil's too wet.
I'll have to test that theory.
Yeah. You gonna test that theory on wet soil?
Yeah, just go out there and just dig a hole and fill it with water and see what my freaking... I probably have to make some new dowsing rods. I think the ones we have are... We just used just an old metal coat hanger.
Yeah.
Couple of those, and you just bend the ends off and straighten it out, and you got your dowsing rods right there.
Yeah, it works. A lot of people say it doesn't work. It does.
Yeah, a lot of people don't believe in weird. It's an odd superstition that somehow... I mean, it's been used by surveyors and purveyors for doing that stuff for decades.
And it's 90% accurate.
Yeah.
That's the weird part.
That's how Mallory found water on her property where to dig the damn well. That's what she was using dowsing rods, and everyone was like, "No, you're crazy. This ain't gonna work." And she found that spot, and they dug in there, and there's water, and they're like, "What the heck? This actually works?"
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, dude, that's how they found water back in the day. They didn't exactly have brownstone art like we do.
Yeah, like was it water witching?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you can do it with sticks too. You just got to know with the sticks. You just got to
Yeah,
pretty much have the same method.
Yeah, usually they'll use a piece of cottonwood or a peach tree or something like that.
Surprisingly, that method works.
It does. Yeah, so what else has been going on?
Oh, Jesus. Haven't planted anything. Been harvesting little bit by little bit. One pod here, one pod there for peas and beans. My cucumber bush in the backyard's got like 8 cucumbers on it. I got to pull those off at some point. They're getting fat.
Before they explode.
But that bush back there is just taking over that space.
Yeah. Oh, and how's those weird melons doing?
I was about to actually just show that. Hold on, let me ease up on the insane
right.
background here.
Okay. It looks like green.
I do not want to pick up the color on that, but it is. It right now it looks like a freaking watermelon, but it's the shape of a football, and that thing is getting. When I first noticed it, it was up high in the bushes, and now it's like 6-8 inches from the ground. It has pulled itself down that far in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, so that means it's pulling down the limbs of the roses then.
No, it's actually that thing's so heavy. The vine that it's on is real thin, so it's breaking off the tendrils that the little gripplers, it's breaking those off and pulling the whole vine down. So, and then I'll go check on that probably go check on that because I took this. When did I take this stupid thing? What the hell's today? I took it on the 5th.
Yes.
So, yeah, I took a picture took it yesterday. Because I had a feeling somebody was going to ask me about that. But yeah, so I pulled that sucker off, and yeah, that thing is just getting fat real quick.
I hope it's good. Hope you
Don't
get-
know. I didn't even eat the first one that we had.
Well, I hope you get several of them.
There's a couple of them on that vine, and the funny thing is, I've watered that thing like maybe 4 times the entire summer since I planted it.
Wow.
Because again, it's one of those native melons that's
Of the
I think
Southwest.
super drought tolerant. So minimal water and shade, and that thing just keeps going. Ooh, scratched a hole in myself. Interesting.
Yee.
Anyways, but yeah, that thing is. If I would have let it go on the ground, it would have already taken over that entire rose bush.
Oh yeah.
That thing is sending runners out everywhere. I have one that went up and over, and it's already almost to the other side of the planter.
Now, when it comes back in touch with the ground, does it reroot?
They can.
Okay, I didn't know if those ones did or not.
Most vines like that will.
Yeah.
Squash will do it. Pumpkins will do it. Cantaloupe will do it.
Ivy will do it.
Ivy's the worst. Mint is even worse.
Yeah.
Mint is just as bad.
Yeah, I didn't know if it did, like rhizomes or stolons, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah, it can. Everywhere there's a leaf, it can potentially, just like tomatoes. Bury a tomato plant. Tomatoes, you can bury the damn plant sideways, and the whole thing that's buried just turns into a whole root system.
Mhm.
Ooh, who's that one? That one is. Sorry, I can't see my.
Rumbling Peach, how you doing?
See, I knew there was a reason why I was doing. I got sidetracked on like 3 different things over here. Can't remember like things are. Evening Rambling Peach, how's it going?
Yeah, so I mixed potting soil with my native soil at around about 80-30 mix. So 80 native soil, 30% potting soil. So we're going to see how that does. I mean, it's got a nice little long root on there. I had to get it to curl around, and it's only like this tall.
Usually, if it's got a long root, easiest thing to do is just chop the root in half. Forces the plant to grow faster or grow more roots.
Yeah. But I want to make sure there was roots all the way down towards the bottom. So if I forget to water it,
Has a little bit of extra leeway.
yes. I need to put a saucer underneath it so I can catch some of the rainwater and just let it go.
I have to do that on a lot of mine here just so that plant will dry out.
Yeah, there's a lot of sand and clay mixed in. So I would say there's probably about maybe close to a 50-50 mix of sand and clay. So I know it's not going to aggregate. It'll separate, if it dries out, it'll dry out, but it won't, cake, and it won't turn to concrete. I mean, it almost does. The moringa tree is doing okay. It did get a little bit neglected from water, but it's coming back. But yeah, when the wind, that tornado, took out my greenhouse, it did snap it about 3.5 feet above the base. So I lost about a foot off that tree.
Oof.
So yeah, it's growing back.
Yeah, it'll get there eventually. Trees are pretty resilient.
As funny as I put the fig tree in the pot, and I also forgot to water it too. Nothing. It's like yeah, I got no water. I'll still grow. I'm still nice and green.
That was good.
Yeah. Oh man, the banana trees are doing wonderful. Oh my goodness. Those things got some leaves about this wide and about 2.5 feet long.
Nice.
I'm actually looking really forward to, even if it doesn't fruit, at least I got banana trees. I can cook with the banana leaves.
Might not do it this year, but you might get something off of it next season.
Yeah. Well, it said about 18 months. So my 18 months will put it right at about October of next year. And once it bulbs and fruits, it dies.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've had 2 pups come off of each one so far.
That's good.
Yes, so it is, you know,
Welcome back, Moose.
yeah, it's propagating. The moose. Yeah, so tomorrow is water day for the pots.
Yep, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm going to be suffering out there in the heat, watering my plants.
Yeah, at least the shade cloth is helping a little bit with some of that. I still haven't decided where I want to put that pomegranate tree yet. Because I got to get that in the ground soon. I just have no idea where I want to put it.
I would say in the corner.
Yeah, if I didn't have those 2 trees out there, those cypress trees, they'd be in the ground. But I need to get rid of those cypress trees, and I can't get rid of them because of the communications wires that's running through my trees.
You trim off a little bit by little bit here and there. Then you don't have to worry about dropping a whole limb on the wires, possibly taking out the whole communication grid.
Oh no, I want it gone.
Yeah, I know, but you hack off one branch here and there, little by little, and that way you don't have to. Like I said, if you hack off a big branch and you accidentally hit that comm line and it rips it off, you're screwed. But if you whack away small sections of it at a time to clear away from the comms line, you should be
on my ground. I keep hoping it gets struck by lightning.
Yeah, you don't want the comms line getting struck by lightning, though.
Yeah, I do, because it's not my fault. And then they have to put it in the conduit. Then they put it underground.
I suppose you might have a valid point there.
Yeah, they ran the temporary line, then they put the conduit in. That's kind of a little asinine.
Oh, no.
Ugh. Dry throat today.
Yep.
Ooh, is this tart? Ooh, that tart looks nice.
Yeah. Since I'm enjoying my water, I've been sweating pretty good over the past few days, and I've been just trying to drink water most of this afternoon. Because it was hot and humid, and the dew point was high.
It didn't have a lot of humidity in mine. My area was drier than the freaking Sahara.
Yeah, well. I mean, yeah, we're all looking forward to hurricane season. Yay. But that's part of it. Yeah, like I said, I'm getting a lot of stuff cleaned up. I finally got a mower. I get out there and make the yard look nice, and then they tear it all up.
Right.
That's okay. They should be back here. They said they're going to be coming in with because that's not the finished grade. That's just a quick bury. They're going to come in and finish grading. Make it look like only the trenches there. The grass will take next summer to grow back in.
Yeah, or you can just, if you really want to do it the easy way, you can just run in a line of some grass seed and rake that in there and watch it just go.
Yeah, you know how much grass seed is? Ooh.
I have no idea. I haven't bought it in many, many years.
It's expensive now. It'll fill in. It's zoysia grass. It'll fill in.
Now, you can always dig plugs of random grass from around your yard and just pop them in there in that spot too. Just intersperse them here and there.
Yeah, because after they've done the finished grading, I'm going to go ahead and mow and cover it up with the clippings. So I won't get that nice, beautiful striping. But, yeah, I can mow towards it and just keep it covered up and make it mulch itself and grow.
There you go.
So I'll be happy with that. It just won't be, it'll take a year for it to grow in. Yeah, because when they had to fix the water main out here 6 years ago, it took it a year for it to grow in. I mean, the full summer. I was even watering it too because we were in a drought. Go figure.
When isn't the South in a drought?
Oh, this is true. I just can't wait till I get water pressure. Yeah, when it takes about 2 minutes to get a gallon of water out of your faucet, yeah, you don't have a whole lot of water pressure.
Yeah, no, that's terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I can barely squirt, 30 yards with my nozzle. Usually, you can go a lot further, and that's on a very small stream. I mean, the pressure gets up to 45, 50 psi. But once that hose is open, yeah, you can leave the hose open. It only goes out maybe a foot.
Yeah.
You go over to my mother-in-law's without a nozzle on there, I think it's like 6-7 feet.
Yeah, I don't know how far mine goes. I don't like taking my hose water line off or my ends off my hoses to let my water just go because that thing pours out water like crazy.
Yeah. So I can only run like one sprinkler at a time.
Ooh.
That's all I can do is one sprinkler. Now with the increased water pressure and volume, I should be able to run at least 3, maybe 4 of those impact sprinklers.
Oh, you got wide enough yard. Why don't you just get one of those arced wave ones? Just throw it out there and let that run for like 30 minutes.
The oscillating?
Yeah.
I could.
Or get a long single hose and get the tractor.
Well, anyways, like I said, I used the oscillating hose. In 22 when we did that meetup, I would have to leave it on like 6-7 hours.
Jesus.
Yeah. Just to get some water down. Mother-in-law puts her hose up there with that, and it's done in an hour. That thing puts out so much more water over there. Then I have to move it like a couple times.
Oh yeah, you got to move it either way because it only
Yeah, when she's using hers, no, you don't have to move it. It puts water out that far.
Like I said, the other method is to get a really long single hose and then just get the tractor.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't need a pressure washer because she's got so much water pressure and volume.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. I still hope it happens, though.
I might actually be able to afford to go to a meetup next year.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. Yeah, I can't afford to do a meetup. Those things are kind of on the pricey side.
Oof. There's a possibility next year I might actually either do a meetup or I can go help somebody with their garden. It can be one or the other. Because somehow I've actually been saving money, which is kind of funny considering how much random snacks I buy all the time. But I'm saving.
So that means we might only be able to go to the Mid-America then.
Possibly the one for next May or whatever.
And one in Oklahoma.
I'll be able to make that one. We'll see.
Yeah, because that'd be like, you know, boom, boom. Yeah, because if he does mid-May, oh, that'd be a hard time to do both of them. Back to back. I wouldn't be able to do back to back. If it was like 3 or 4 weeks apart, yeah, I could pull that off a lot easier.
But at the same time, I also don't know if I might be having to go to my sister's property next year.
Yeah, you need to get a piece of property, and not in New Mexico.
I want property down here because you can get the property cheap, and then the thing with that is, depending on where it's at, it can appreciate a value because of either development or the need for the land.
Yeah,
So, for instance, if I was able to buy 20 acres of land for like, I don't know, 15K, I could have 20 acres of land, save up my money again, possibly get water rights back on it if it already doesn't have them. And then, 10, 15 years down the road, I could probably sell that property for 60, 70K or like 100K.
yeah.
For
If
20
everything
acres.
goes right.
As long as it's got water rights on the property, well, that's when the property's more expensive down here because a lot of places down here, they'll sell you the land, but there's no water rights on it because they sell it out from under you. So then you got to buy it back from the area you're in.
Yeah. Yeah, so make sure you ask that question before you purchase that land.
Yeah, no, you have to basically do research on the property itself before actually finalizing anything to make sure that the property actually does come with water rights and they didn't sell it off to the city
Yeah. Like I said,
or the county.
you can ask for it when you inquire for it.
Because without water rights, you can't even drill a well on your own property, even if you own the property. It's BS.
It is. It is.
Ours is already drilled. We just have to have it.
Yeah. Yeah. All I got is a little 2-inch well here, so the only way for me to get water out of it is using a compressor.
I'd
And
probably
believe
do a 4 or 6 inch well on my if I did on my property if I had it, but I got to see if I even get water. But I can always do rain collection. They can't charge me for that. That's my own water.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We'll see. We'll see. That's why that's one of the things I'm trying to do. That's why I'm saving money and why I haven't been buying a lot of flashlights, despite all the flashlight sales.
Yeah, like I said, I'm just kicking back. Hopefully I can get my new weed eater soon, so that I can get it out here, start clearing some brush. Make it, open it up a little bit more. Hopefully the tractor will be back soon. So yeah, the mother-in-law had the tractor taken in so it can get its serviced and repaired and up and running.
Yeah,
That's for so long with nobody using it. So it's going to go through all the seals, everything else, make sure the hoses are good. And then I'm off and running. That means I have to get several blue stakes.
blue stakes.
Yeah, so I can remove some trees and stuff like that so I can dig them out. Anytime you dig with the shovel, you're supposed to get a blue stake, even if you're digging 1 foot down.
Weird Texas laws.
No, it's across the U.S.
The only thing they require down here in my state is that you just mark you have like the utility companies come out and mark either water lines or electric lines underground.
Yeah, that's a blue stake. You call it in.
They just freaking paint like a random line on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, you just call it in, and they come out there and they check it.
Yeah, the only thing I probably should just do the gas line and see where the gas line runs.
Yeah. It's only good for 2 weeks. Then you have to renew it.
It ain't gonna take me 2 weeks to dig a hole.
Yeah, I know.
Plus, me and my dad never do that shit anyway. Half the time, he's the one that put most of the stuff in the ground on this property anyway in the first place.
Yeah.
So he knows where most of the lines run.
Yeah, like I said, they know where it comes onto the property. Then when it gets onto the property, it's pretty much on you.
Yeah, that's why we usually don't have any issues. I've dug a 3 foot deep trench all the way to 20 feet wide or 20 feet long. Never hit anything other than tree roots and rocks.
Well, I got lucky because when we were in the one of our where we lived, I called it in. He came out, they blue staked, and I did everything, and I hit the communications line because it was not marked for the cable TV.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, they had no idea it was even there.
Because normally you don't put those lines right next to each other in the ground.
Yeah, and it was only like 4 inches deep. I got it. But it was nowhere near where it was
They
marked.
lazy man that comm cable in the ground.
It was right where I was trenching to put in a water line. And from what I heard, that's one of the nicest places right there in that trailer park, too.
That's crazy.
It is. Somebody else really enjoyed all the plants, the trees, and everything else I put in there.
I hope they did. I hope they didn't just move in and rip all that stuff out.
Oh, no, they wanted it because of all the plants.
Well, that's good.
That's why we got a little bit extra out of it.
I keep having that same problem over here. Normally, everybody flies down the street, drives by, not even pays attention. Every time they come around the corner, everybody slows down to look at the yard because I got that big old wall of sunflowers out there.
Oh, well, that's good.
Speaking of which, I got to check to see if these are the right ones. No, those aren't. So I don't remember what variety of sunflowers these things were. That's the mixed color. I think that might have been the queen. No, it was a yellow one. So I got a yellow sunflower out there with white sunflower seeds. I think it actually might be this version of the mammoth.
Now, I hope it's the mammoth. Like I said, I would love to get those ones I had before.
It may be one of my mammoth varieties, but I have the head on that thing is about 8 or 10 inches. It's a big head.
Yeah.
It's got some fat, absolutely fat sunflowers.
Because I had the ones there, and we were in Chandler, 18 inches across.
Yeah, mine would probably be that dang big if my if my spacing was better. But I have everything cramped, so I think it's this one. I got basically two of the same one, so it's one of these two varieties.
Oh, geez, why is it always doing that?
That's because you're on the main lead, not me.
There we go.
So it's...
Ah. Damn it. That'll work.
So it's either this variety or it's this variety of Russian mammoth. And it's hard to tell with these because they have the leaves and the fuzzy still on there. So I can't really see what the base layer of seeds under here is. So I have to wait, but it's one of these two varieties. Actually, you know what? I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this variety here. Because if you look in that top corner right there, this guy, let me do it this way. So that top corner right there, if you look at it real careful,
Yeah.
you can kind of see what looks like a white seed up in that corner.
Yeah.
I think it's this variety of the mammoth. But that thing is getting huge, so I'm going to try to do the same thing next year with it, and I'm going to space them out a little bit more and give them more water, because I would really love to see that thing get huge.
Yeah, you're going to probably have to get a soaker hose out there. And a lot
I have the watering line on it now, so.
Okay.
But I'm gonna redo where I'm growing them. I gotta get with the housemates, aka whatever everybody knows at this point. I gotta talk with them to see about basically what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna build a 1 foot box, open it, and just just the box frame, top open, bottom open. I'm just going to dig a trench and set that sucker in the ground and see what I can do with that.
And lots of mulch and compost.
Yeah, I'll have I got a whole ass compost bin going over here. I'm pretty sure I can fill a 3-foot wide trench.
Yeah. Now, do you have a place where you can go to get it in bulk in your pickup truck?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
take me like 30 minutes to get over there.
Oh,
Yeah, we have a place down here. It's called Soilolutions.
Yeah.
Pretty cheap for a yard of dirt.
no, I haven't, Des.
Same here. I haven't grown the. I have mammoths, Russian mammoths, another Russian mammoth. I have the Velvet Queen. I've only seen like a handful of those ones pop up. The other version of Velvet Queen. I've seen a couple of the Ruby Eclipses pop up. The same with the. I have the orange mahogany bicolor.
Oh, those ones would be pretty.
Moonshine, which is those are like the multiple ones that you grow like one stalk will grow like 40 or 50 of these things, but they're only like 2 to 3 inches wide. I've got
That's for
Couple.
butterflies and bees.
I got a couple of skyscraper ones. These things get like 15, 20 feet tall.
Yeah.
They can get more than that if you water them. It says height 10 to 12 feet, but nah. These things, the more water you give them suckers, the freaking bigger they get.
Oh, yeah.
Same with these ones. These are the same style. These ones like one stalk, but they'll send out like 20, 30 heads of sunflowers. And then this one kind of does the same thing.
Yeah, so you put the skyscrapers about every 3 feet apart, and then in between those, put the multi blooms.
Well, the problem is I have a jar full of seeds. So I got to keep harvesting. I got my harvest. I'm going to have to keep them kind of separate so I can figure out what does what. But right now, I'm just basically collecting seeds and putting them all in one spot. Because again, like I said, I'm going to do the same thing next year, but I'm going to do this on a grander scale because I want to see what will happen when I got a whole section of just sunflowers.
Be a nice wall, nice little privacy fence.
I'm gonna do it in my neighbor's house too. Anyone else that wants sunflowers, I'm like, I got a whole bunch of them. Just water them.
Yeah.
I'll even help them get the dirt and the planting space ready for them. I'm gonna try to see if I can convince my neighbors to grow some more of these. They used to grow them years ago, but I don't know, for like the last 2-3 years they just stopped growing them.
You know, maybe now that you're planting them, they might start again.
Oh yeah, they come out, drive out. They drive out. The first thing you see is a big old wall of green and yellow because there's sunflower galore out there.
Yeah, you need to take a little video of it from across the street and do a short.
I did my 6-minute video of the whole thing.
Yeah,
I had like 28 views.
but do it from the other side of the street so you can see more of it.
True. Get the whole thing in frame. Actually see what I'm working with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good section, man. I'm telling you. If I would have done it planned a little bit better, they could have done a lot better than what they did. But I go out there and I check them constantly. I mean, I've got heads out there like as wide as this fan, like multiple heads like that.
Yeah, because if I'm going to do any more, I'll probably put them on the back side of the property. So if I get the dove season,
Right?
mm-hmm.
Pick them off the. Actually, I haven't seen the doves land on those things at all. What I'm getting is the finches.
Oh yeah, no, the dove will show up.
The doves tend to sit in my water basin more than anything else.
That actually sounds good.
They'll sit next to the fence, but like they won't sit on the plants.
Yeah,
Which is weird.
you get the jalapeno poppers with dove in it. Oh yeah.
So for the sunflowers, though, basically what I'm doing is once the birds start picking the actual seeds out, I just cut the head off them. I got a bucket full of them. I got like 8 heads over here in a little bucket drying out.
Real outdoor living. How you doing? Well, I want to leave enough out there so I can, feed the birds. Then some of them for us.
Yeah, I leave some here and there.
Oh yeah.
Good evening, Real Outdoor Living. How's it going? I mean, they've gotten a few of them. I've gone over there, and there's been a couple of heads just completely decimated and stripped down to like the little pokey bits of the head. So I just cut it off at the base and chuck it over there in my compost pile, let it dry out. Once they're all dried out, I'll just run them through my mulcher and get more free. That's essentially really what I'm going for. The amount of stocks that I'm going to have out there, I'm going to have so much random free mulch.
Oh, and just the organic matter. Compost it, get it, cook it, and put it back in the soil.
Yeah, I can just leave it as top cover or whatever. All right, see you in a bit, Des.
All right, Des. Yeah, so yeah, you just do what I'm doing. I got that rolled fence that's 4 feet in diameter. I filled that again today. I need to fill the ones in the backyard once I get to them.
Yeah, but you get a little bit more moisture than I do over here.
Yeah, I mean, you can just put it in the area where it gets a little bit of shade, and just water.
I don't have anywhere on my property that I can put one of those where I have a little bit of shade. Everything else, I have one tree in the property, and it's in the middle of the yard where we drive, so I can't put anything near it or around it. So I have those spots where I can stick 4 foot worth of composting and leave it there.
A little bit of shade cloth will help too.
I can probably work with a shade cloth.
Yeah, and the secret is keeping it moist.
Do what?
Keeping it moist. Oh, I also got some earthworms, and I put them in the planter with the carrots on the raised planter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I threw a couple of them in there.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't go out there while they were digging the trench for the water lines and sift through the dirt for worms.
Well, like I said, I didn't want to get in their way. If I sit there with the camera and hovering right over them, I felt like I would have been right in the way because, when I was doing that, I didn't like to have anybody anywhere near it. Due to safety concerns and stuff like that. So I kept my distance.
That was a 2 foot hole. Yeah, sorry.
No, they went down like 3.5 feet.
Oh wow, they're really dropping that line down there.
Oh yeah.
I guess they learned their lesson after that freeze a couple of years ago.
No, our water didn't freeze that deep. Where it freezes, where it comes up out of the ground. In the next spring, I got to rent a trencher so I can get the infrastructure in the yard. So you get the house done and the yard done so I can get the infrastructure in the yard so I can complete the yard. Because I would love to put in lights for a short outdoor range.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
Cut down those trees that are on that one side, and then
I don't know why I did that. Right there, that's better. So I would like to have at least 75 feet. Just so I can get stuff sighted in, tested. I can do along the old road, but then it's all shaded. I can't do that at night.
oh, there we go. That's better.
But something I can, light up a backdrop, the backstop.
Yeah.
A little shack. I can just open it up and there's got a fan in there. Help keep me nice and cool in the summertime. Because it's still hot here in the summertime at night.
Get one of those like half sheds. The,
Well,
like
that's
4 foot wide ones that are like 6-8 feet wide or 6-8 feet long.
Yeah.
You can find some that usually have like 2 windows in the front. You just make yourself like a little bench in there. Put all your stuff on the back wall. Just cut a door on one side.
Oh no! What I was gonna do is I can do like a like the little Little League for the where you get your food. You just have the door just lift up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. And put a small little ceiling fan in there. Another one of those ones that you screw in instead of like 12 inches wide.
Yeah.
Light. Those things put out a lot of air. And I can click on the red light and I can sit there and wait for mice.
You're gonna get a lot of mice outside though. This is the thing.
Oh yeah, there's lots of mice out here. some of the areas I was pulling up and cleaning up, you can see where they've been tunneling underneath. You know, that's something that's going to be a couple of years down the road. So, but I do need to get the, you know, my lamps out there. I need to get outlets out there. I need to get hydrants out there. So yeah, it's a lot of work, and I want to be able to get it all opened up so I can get it planned where I only have, you know, to go maybe with a every 100 feet would have a hydrant, so I can, you know, tote around a 50-foot hose instead of 150 feet, 200 feet of hose off my single hydrant right now. So I'm not having to go from one end of the property to the other end of the property to water the fig tree.
You just run a 1-inch freaking PEX line out there, or well, not PEX line, but the sprinkler line out there, and just do it that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna be putting that white PEX underground. And like I said, I need to put it at least 2 feet. You know, I would love to get it 3 feet underground, but I will do what I can to get it as deep as I can. Just so I can just go off with the hydrant and then come up.
You're just gonna. Well, you can always get one of those like little narrow shovels, and just dig a trench as wide as the shovel and about as deep as you feel like going.
No, like I was just gonna rent a trencher.
You can do that too.
Yeah. And then I can be done in 2 days. It's just getting everything out, you know, getting all the conduit in and getting it buried back up.
Well, you have once you get the tractor, can't you buy an adapter for the back end that allows for the plow side or the rake side that you can put just a single line on there and just drag the line through the dirt once you put it in there?
No,
That way you don't even have to actually trench. You can just basically force it into the dirt.
No, I just go rent a trencher for like 120 a day. And they're quick and they're efficient. I can get in a lot tighter areas than I can with the tractor, like up against the house.
True.
So it won't be that bad. I can have the kid either run the trencher or put the conduit in the ground, one or the other. I think the conduit's easier.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about it. Once it's in the ground, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. I mean it's PEX. It's easy. The only hard one that's going to be the electrical conduit, because they don't have it in a PEX form yet.
They probably won't for a while.
Oh yeah, well I've been asking. I've been asking him for it. I said, how come you guys don't do this in like a PEX form? It's just gray, you know, just pump it out. But they got it for the gas now. The yellow pipe.
Yeah.
Plastic pipe now. The pipe is cheap. The fittings are expensive. They're like $35-$40 a piece.
Yeah, that's where they get you.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the only way they can get you. Because they figure, oh yeah, we'll sell 200 feet of this thing for like $50, but
No, it's like what? Oh, geez, it's like $80 for 100 feet for the gas line.
Oof, that still seems a little pricey then.
Yeah, no, that's a 1-inch gas line. And then you got to spend like $35-$40 for the ends or for the T's and the elbows.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's like wow. And I would love to have gas here too as well, just so I can have a second heat source in the house.
Eat beans.
Eat beans, yeah. Got a light. Poof. Like I said, I can't wait to get that gas heater installed. That one there I have, it's either going to be, either propane or natural gas. So, that's going to be really helpful this upcoming winter. even if I have to run it off of a couple of propane tanks, it's still going to be cheaper than running the electricity.
Yeah, way cheaper.
Yeah, I found out getting a tank is about $3,000 for a 500-gallon tank of propane. But it comes full.
Ooh, ow.
It comes with both tank and fuel.
Propane? No, they probably 3/4 fill it or half fill it.
Well, no, they say full, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I mean, I'd be happy with just a 250 would be plenty. Even I think even 150 would be plenty. Because all I'm going to be doing is basically, a barbecue and stove and maybe a water heater. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But 250 would be my goal. And not only that, if I need it during hurricane season, I can get several days off that tank.
shit. Lowe's got a 100-gallon or the 100-pounders for $216.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you could just go that way. That's probably going to cost you less than that anyway, because with your employee discount. But yeah. You can get a 40-pound for $120. Oh, that's from Camping World.
Yeah, but I would have to take it into town and fill it.
Yeah.
Where I can have the truck come out here and fill it. During the off season.
You can have them come and fill those 100 gallons too. Or
I might be able to. I've never done that, but yeah.
because there's nothing saying that they can't do it. Because if they're able to fill a mass tank, then they should easily be able to fill like a 100-pounder or
Yeah.
whatnot. Because it's going to run the same method. It's going to still have the same connectors. You're still going to have the valves on there, whatever. Now, what I wish they would do is I wish they would vacuum the damn tanks before they filled them. Because then you're going to get 100. Then you're pretty much going to get like close to 99% full.
Well, no, that's why they got the little valve at the top when they're filling it until it's
On the bigger ones, but yeah, but not when you're doing like your standard propane tanks, they don't have that.
Yeah, they do.
Like bleed valve to like get all the air out. 'Cause I feel like I know they have that like what is it the grenade pin pull thingy, but I feel like when you do that on those, they let out all of the freaking gas.
Yeah, that's what's in the line. But if you look on that valve, you look down there, you'll see a little slot screwdriver that fits into. That's that bleeder valve. So when they're filling it, they open that up so it pushes everything out until you get your propane vapor. Then they shut it down. And then they compress it. Obstacle, how you doing?
I don't even know what screen I'm on here. I got like 6 different screens open on what screen I'm on.
All you folks
Hey,
out there,
how's it going?
don't fall for the refills at these big box stores. Even Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot. Those cans that you're swapping out are only 4. They only put 4 gallons in there instead of 5. So you're not.
Hey, if they leave them outside, they got to leave enough room for expansion so those damn things don't blow a hole in the wall.
Yeah, no, they're designed to hold that much. But yeah, like I said, they sell it with 4 instead of 5. So watch out for that. Just go to your local fill area and just have them fill it.
I don't even, this Zappers, I don't have a local one. We got to drive. It's almost 20 minutes, 30 minute drive to get to our local, our closest RV fill station.
Now, what about Tractor Supply?
Some gas stations have.
Yeah, some gas stations have it too.
Not down here. Ours don't.
Oh, really? Yeah, because our RTSC has one, or Ace Hardware, which is actually Parker's, I found out.
Yeah, our Tractor Supply does not have a propane fill station. It's not
really?
a big enough unit.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not, yeah, it's not a big enough standalone area to have one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because, we have that there, and we have a couple other little places too.
I don't even think we have a propane station down here. Like the only one I know of is over there by where I work. There's like 2 of them.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting gas here I might have to work a little bit harder at it, but I would love to see natural gas coming down the street. I would love that. I think that would be awesome. Then I could just run everything off of natural gas. All I have to do is change the orifices on the everything I need over to natural gas instead of propane.
Interesting. Yeah, all the ones that I know were over there by where I work.
Yeah, because if I can get the natural gas, that'd be a lot cheaper than propane, and I won't need the accessories.
Right.
Yeah. Just plumb it straight over to where the generator is going to be at. Put a valve in there, hook it all up, and just whenever I need it, flip it on, give it a start. You still have to run it on gasoline every once in a while because propane will kill an engine over time. It doesn't have the lubrication like gasoline does. Oh yeah, I know. That's because you guys heat with it more. We might use it like 2 months out of the year.
Yeah, I know where that one's at.
But yeah, I said I miss cooking rice on a stove. You can't do that with an electric one very well. You can do it on a gas one.
A lot of places on here that say they do propane, but I've never seen a propane tap for half of this stuff on a lot of these places. I don't trust them.
Well, that's why you call them and find out.
Most of those places that say they sell it, I work 5 minutes away from, so I can always drive by and run through the parking lot.
Yeah, because if I can get natural gas here, I would definitely go to a tankless water heater. I won't do it with electric.
No, you'd have to do it with the gas. Otherwise, you're going to be eating your electric bill is going to be through the roof.
Well, yeah, because let's see, our first freeze that we had, our electric bill was almost $700 for that month. Just trying to stay warm. That e-heat kicked in that heater, and oh my goodness. And the house was so drafty. The draft is gone. I got that taken care of. Yeah, even our summer bills have been a lot less now since I fixed those gaps.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. The house stays cooler now.
That's good.
And there's insulation in the walls now. That's good.
That's even better, actually, because
Yes.
no heat transfer loss or vice versa.
Well, yeah, I was even insulating the inside walls of the house too, because I'm purposely doing that.
Well, yeah, you don't not do your walls.
On the inside of the house,
Yeah.
no, they usually don't insulate those. The rooms. I did.
Well, I mean, I guess technically ours aren't insulated either, but also live in basically a giant dirt box.
Yeah. Well, like, it also knocks down a lot of the sound too, as well. So.
Kind of like this tent, this tarp.
Ooh, it's 9:05 already. Wow.
Yeah. Well, he did start late, so.
Yeah, because I was out cooking and I still had daylight. Try not to get eaten up by the mosquitoes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go out there and get munched by them because I kind of have to water my plants after the live is over because
Yep.
most of them are gonna be struggling to be live still when I get out there.
You got a long sleeve shirt?
No.
You need to get one.
Mm. I got some permethrin. I can just spray that on me.
Yeah. Put it on your clothes, not on your skin.
Well, that's the problem. I got exposed skin. And that's where them suckers like to land.
Yeah, I got those long sleeves, the really thin, the wicking shirts. Those are nice.
I had one of those.
Yeah, and you get some more. I have several of them. Oh, hey, I didn't ask you for anything.
Scooty ooty ooter.
I'm gonna have to get more water soon. 'Cause I'm almost out.
Oh no! Oh, yeah, I refilled mine before I started the live.
I did refill mine too. Amanda, hi, how you doing?
Ooh, the hug and kiss.
Yeah, Amanda and Booster.
Boobster and Amunda. Amunda.
Yeah,
Amunda.
thank you for joining us this evening.
Yes.
I hope all is well down there in Australia. Did you get any of that snow?
You got snow in Australia?
Yeah, some places got 15 inches of snow. I don't know where at in Australia, but I do know some parts of Australia was up to 15 inches of snow.
That's insane. I didn't even know it snowed in Australia.
I didn't know either. I know they got mountains.
No, they have hills.
They got mountains.
They got it on the east side of Australia.
Oh, okay. On the east, not there. Oh, bummer. I was hoping you get snow and you can get some videos out of snow, some pictures of a fox running through the snow.
Nah, it'd be a dingo.
Well, no, she's got foxes where she's at.
It'd be a dingo. Kangaroos would be like, what the heck? What the heck is this?
All right, give me a few moments. I'm going to go refill my water.
I'm gonna sit here and eat beef sticks.
Do you eat beef sticks?
Yeah, these kick-ass ones that I got at the store the other day, they're not bad.
Really?
The original one, I didn't like the taste of the original one. But I'm doing the bacon and cheddar one. I actually kind of like this one. Bark, 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 bark. Ooh. Bark, 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 barkity, bark, bark, bark,
Yeah, there's a bunch of bark out there on those trees.
bark, barkity, bark, 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 bark.
Get my chair up. Oh, that's much better.
SpongeBob.
No, I had to raise up my chair.
Sitting a wee bit short over there.
Yeah. Well, I think that might be one of my problems that I'm having with my sciatic nerve with the chair sinks. So when
You can get a chair sink.
yeah,
How does that work?
It's an old chair. I think I need to get it. I think I need to fork out the money for a new one. Not happy about it, but
I know office chairs are getting stupid expensive now.
well, I saw some when we were in Lufkin a few weeks ago. Lazy Boy there at the Sam's Club was like $260.
Not bad.
Yeah, we didn't have the room to bring it home because we had the cooler and the seats and a passenger in the vehicle. So when Molly and I when we go and it's just us two, I'll pull the seats out of the van so we have the entire van, the whole cargo hold.
Kind of like you did for the meetup.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I spent like $70 on fuel today. Oh my goodness.
Ouch.
Oh.
Lawnmower and the van.
Yep. Yeah, was it the? I got like what? 18 gallons. But I'm also getting the ethanol-free fuel too. So yeah, they hiked the price up on that.
Yeah, it's getting a little.
Well, thieves. Yeah, I
Well,
got
they got to make money somehow. Gas ain't getting any. It's not going to get any cheaper with the way our economy's running.
no, nothing is. Yeah, like I said, I saw that was it the off-the-shelf air guns did an update on that new Crossman that's coming out. It has a magazine. It's a pumper.
Mm-hmm.
They were going to try and keep it under $100. Nope, $120 for a 177 multi-pump. Because it's coming from China now instead of here in the U.S. If it would still be made here in the U.S., it would have been a lot cheaper. Because it's still, the synthetic stock and and everything else. I mean, it's not
That's
much.
the problem with that, though, is a lot of the stuff Americans are too lazy to make. That's why everything gets outsourced to China.
Well, it's cheaper.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
just ship it here, yeah. You get the slave labor over there to make it and ship it over here. Yeah, I still have old chopper, which I need to get more of. And I'm out of cookies.
I am not. I have a ton of cookies.
I agree with Obstacle. I don't think it's laziness. I think it's greed.
Could be a bit of both.
Yeah, because as of up to this year, was it about Christmas time? They sent everybody home over at Craftsman, and they outsourced it overseas. So Craftsman was being made here in the U.S., and now it's not. So I think the only ones that are made here in the U.S. now is going to be the Air Force Texans, and then shoot, what is it? The RAWs, the Rapid Air Weapons. Those are the only two that I know of that are here in the U.S. They're actually built here, made here. So, Amanda, did you get any rain either, or did you get nothing from all that weather? She probably got nothing.
Yeah, I'm almost betting on nothing.
Yeah, because we're supposed to get rain here. On my 10-day. We got a couple sprinkles today. It just made it hot. That was right before I was cooking. Ooh, 95 tomorrow. No, 24% chance of rain tomorrow. That's like 17, 12, 24, 24. 31% next Thursday. Everything else is 24. So, yeah, it's going to be a little bit dry.
Good Lord.
Hopefully, I get my new water line put in.
Yeah, before you dry out too much.
Yeah.
Wow.
I still can't believe that got over 1,200 views. They got the water line for the second time today.
I saw it earlier. Watched it twice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised that's got that far. You never know what's gonna go.
No, you don't. You really don't.
Oh, she got heaps of rain. Right on. That's awesome.
Good for the plants.
Oh yeah. Did you capture any of that rainwater for your greenhouse? They've already buried the line already. They still have to charge the line or charge and flush the lines, and then they'll hook us up. And it's all ready to go. All you have to do is just splice it in. And then they're going to come in either next week or the week after that, hopefully, and do a finishing grade. So it'll make the yard look a little bit better. Yeah, they left a faucet out there, right there on the water line.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm still not going to use it though.
Why wasn't that something you wanted?
It's not on my meter.
Ah,
It would be considered still stealing water. Now, if I hooked up my hose and I put a piece of pipe on the end of the hose, and I soak the trench to get it settle, no, I'm not. I'm settling their water line.
yeah, no.
They'll probably just pull the faucet off and cap it when they're done. It doesn't mean I can't get a 2-inch brass valve and thread it on there, but no, I'm not going to do that. But like I said, I got a fire hydrant now, which is awesome. They got a place where, if they got a brush fire nearby, they got a place to hook up for water. So I'll probably have a couple of nights when there's a house fire down the road here. They got a place to fill up water now. They're gonna do it there. Because the one down the way, it was real hard to get in and out of for them to hook up for water. They didn't have a whole lot of room to work with. They would have to literally close off that street.
But now they just back down your old driveway and hook up and good to go.
They don't even have to back down the driveway. The shoulder is wide enough for them to do that. Because it's wide enough on the shoulder that it's actually paved.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she got a lot of hail and strong winds, too. Now you know what it's like to be in the Midwest. Except for you don't get that 4-inch hail.
Yeah, hail down here can be deadly.
A hail of a problem.
Yeah, one hell of a problem.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, like I said, they'll get the 4 inches here.
I've seen them big in Denver when I lived up there.
Oh yeah, it decimates everything. And
Trees, windows.
roofs.
Yeah. If you want your car to go faster, leave that sucker out in a hailstorm. You get speed dents.
Yep. Fly like a golf ball.
Yep.
Never seen it that big. Oh yeah, I've seen hailstones this big. And that was in Arizona.
I've been pelted by some pretty good sized ones.
Yeah, you've been in Denver. Yeah, you've seen 3-inch hailstones. Baseball size. Mm-hmm.
Now, where I was at, I didn't see baseball size, but we got golf ball size pretty frequently.
Yeah, we had almost baseball size when we were up in Prescott, Arizona, back in 1998. But we had the golf course back up and running and open in 10 days.
Hey, Whistle Top, how's it going?
Hey, Whistle Stop, how you doing?
Oh, Whistle Stop. Oh, my bad. I pronounced that wrong. My apologies.
Yeah, we're just talking about what's been going on for my week, what's been going on for Cliff's week. Our normal stuff.
Yeah, just sitting here roasting.
No, I'm pretty chill right now.
I'm dying over here. This damn thing, I had to turn it off because it was frosted over on the inside.
Ooh, that's not good.
And I was starting to do it again too. I was like,
Yep.
I kept hearing something that was like blowing little pieces of ice out, and they were landing in my stuff down here. I was like, what is over here? Somehow I thought there was a lizard got in my room and it fell off or something. But no, this thing was chucking out pieces of ice out of the vent over here.
Yeah, that means your cooler might be on its way out.
I've had that thing on nonstop for like 2 solid weeks now.
Yeah, but how many years have you had it?
This is my third.
Yeah, it should be going longer than that.
Yeah, third year I'm using it.
Yeah, she's saying it's not pitch black no more. No, like I said, usually when the AC usually freezes over, that means it's probably low on Freon.
Shouldn't be on one of these things. It's a $500 freaking air conditioner unit.
Oh, I know they're kind of pricey, but they're well worth it for the whole room.
Probably got to clean out. I probably need to take the side screens off and clean the side screens a little bit.
Oh,
Clean
okay.
the back one, but yeah, it's never. This is actually the first time I've done it already.
Yeah, so hopefully that's all it needs is just a good cleaning.
You know, I've done it before when I took it apart at the beginning of the season to clean it out, but that would explain why I'm not getting a lot of water runoff over here, and why my water's been so dirty. But I don't want to go and sit there and spray that thing clean with a hose because then all the electronics in there get all wet.
Yeah,
I got to leave it outside for 2 days drying out.
I put a fan on it. Hey, like I said, ours still running even though it went through that flood.
Yeah, no, that thing won't go lower than 62 degrees, and my room is never 62 degrees. It's usually around 70-ish most nights, even with that thing running.
Put it on dry.
Yeah, I've got it on dry right now.
Okay. Yeah, mine's on dry, and sometimes it gets really cold in here.
That's why I got my little desk fan going, or my little USB fan going over here to keep a little bit of airflow on me because it's freaking hot in here.
Well, so we got the ceiling fan in here, and when I'm not here, I'll move it towards the center of the room and up, and then Molly will have to put her blanket on.
My ceiling fan don't work anymore.
They're not that expensive.
The rest of it works. The ceiling fan part don't work because I pulled the freaking cord to turn the thing on and off, and the whole cord just popped right out.
No, that's about $6.
Yeah, like digging that out, turning off my power just so I can work on this with absolutely no light, because that's literally the only other source of light I have in here, aside from this guy right here.
How many flashlights do you have?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah. I mean, I've got the ring lights actually. When that
You looked at it.
It blinked, and I thought I was on red light mode, and then it flashed at me. I'm like, damn it! Now I'm blind with red light.
Cliff got flashed.
But no, I got my ring light. I mean, the ring light, I can just, if I have to, I can angle that one. But
Yeah.
it's just a matter of having to move it off my desk, set it where I can do it where it's not going to be dark. Or I can actually not be lazy. Actually, no, never mind, because I have it stapled to the wall. Never mind. I was going to undo my curtain over here, but I got it stapled to the wall.
Yeah, Grace wants to know how many flashlights do you have?
God, well over, probably about 100.
I got about 20. Some of them are still in the package.
When the additional ones, I get a lot of them. Got one there, actually 2 there. I should have 3 actually. I got 3 up here. Oh, sorry, 4 up here. One on me because I took all the other stuff off. Oh, no, sorry, 3 on me. Another one over there. I got one over here. Technically, that's a light right there. I got my ring light. Got a flashlight there. Got a flashlight here. I think I have a flashlight in this, too. Let's see, do I have a flashlight in this one? I think I got 2 in here, actually.
Yeah, I got
Yep, I
some
got
in my
one.
bag. I got one on my my close quarters.
Yeah, so I do got one in here.
If I can afford the Olight, just buy it outright, I would have it on a couple of my Freedom Centers.
Yeah, the Marauder lights are a little on the pricey side.
But they're worth it though.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Oh, bright. You can focus it in a beam too.
Yeah, that's mostly what those ones are designed for. For the runner lights on that one is a direct spot line.
Yeah.
I don't have too many flashlights. The rest of y'all don't have enough. I'm going to be the one guy around here when the power grid goes out that won't run out of flashlight power because I got like a gajillion flashlights. Plus, half the stuff I own, I can run off of USB battery packs, a lot of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I have all of that.
Which reminds me, I need to go over to Harbor Freight and get that USB charger so I can use for my my Bauer batteries.
Oh, yeah.
DeWalt makes them too. Cobalt makes them. Yeah, I like those rechargeable flashlights. Those things are sweet. Especially the ones you can leave out in the sun.
There's a lot of companies right now doing a lot of sales for things like that. If you like buy 2, you get 2 free, or buy 1, get 2 free, or blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, so for all of those who are in the East Coast and along the Gulf Coast, yeah, make sure you have all your provisions ready to go.
Put them in a tote. Get a tote that you can carry, not just a massive one you can throw everything in. Get a tote you can carry with ease. Fill that. If you can still carry it, perfect.
Yeah, because hurricane season is about to get into fourth gear. Make sure you get your food. Yeah, and make sure you get your your food prepped and everything else is ready. Hey, it's amazing what you can do with a can of food and a magnifying glass.
It's going to take a while.
Hey, it works. A couple of pieces of the charcoal.
Speaking of which, I keep forgetting to check to see if that charcoal out there actually it'll still light.
Yeah, my charcoal showed up yesterday.
Oh, your 2 bags?
Yeah.
Nice.
Already, I'm already into one of them already. Because I've been cooking so much outside.
Yeah, I've seen that. Noticed it.
Yeah, well, everybody's enjoying the videos. I'm gonna make them.
I gotta pull out the rest of my potatoes, see how well they're doing.
Yeah, I need to do like some hobo packs or something.
Actually, my mom ate some of my potatoes the other day, so they were actually really good.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good.
I was like, oh, heck yeah, I got tons of potatoes.
I'm trying to think of what I can put in the into the Dutch oven, so easy cleanup. Something quick and easy and simple.
I was going to say potatoes, but potatoes are never quick and easy.
No, that's going to be at least an hour. Well, like I said, what I did today was about an hour and a half. Because I had the same problem when we had to do the quail. Some of them were kind of like almost frozen still. So I said, okay, how am I going to do this? How am I going to grill all this without burning the outside? I go, aha. So I wrapped the foil up around those baskets, and I put them over the heat about that high. I let them sit out there for about an hour. And then
The little pieces got done.
Huh?
The little pieces got done.
little pieces got done, but not the big ones. Okay, so the little ones. Okay. So yeah, the little ones got done. Big ones, microwave will take care of that.
And the skin wasn't crispy.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't on there long enough then. No, they looked good. I can smell them. They were cooking, but that must have been the small ones. But like I said, mine said they came out really good. I haven't had any yet.
You didn't eat before, or were you just barely finishing up before you popped on?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you went started late.
Yeah. Well, I've been 8 o'clock last past couple of weeks because I still got sunlight. And I'm not hurting as bad anymore, so I'm actually mobile later into the afternoon now.
Yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow pretty much. I'll be out there most of the day getting stuff
Yeah.
taken care of.
Now, if I could just take care of this darn sciatic nerve. Because when I get home from work, there's an hour I have to sit down and do nothing. I hurt so bad. Then I go out there and I tinker around for a little bit. But I'm fine for when I wake up. And then for like the first 6 hours, 7 hours, I'm doing pretty much okay. That's when I start to hurt. It's about that 6 hour mark. Even on my days off, I start to hurt right about that 6 hours after I get up. And now that I'm still up at like 5:30 in the morning, but I don't start working until 8. So yeah, so I'm hurting a lot more in the afternoons until like 5 o'clock, and it hurts.
I say throw some Bayer.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I got the BC powder, Tylenol, ibuprofen, and I just swap back and forth with all those. Try not to take it until like I'm actually hurting. Then I gotta wait like 30 minutes for it to kick in.
Not if you chew it a little bit. What I usually do is, depending on the pill, I usually break them in half just to deplete, just so you can bypass that outer coating.
Yeah.
Because a lot of pills have that coating on there. When it gets wet, it gets slippery.
Yeah.
Helps it slide down the throat easier. But I always break my pills in half depending on which ones they are, or I'll just like bite into it and then swish and swallow.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, well, I'll do stretches at work, which help for a little bit, but still, it
Still hurts.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's all the injuries I've had over the years, and the arthritis doesn't help either.
Pirate finger.
Yeah, that's why I have a heating pad or actually the vibrating heating pad I have here on my chair. It helps a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, I think what really did me in is when I overstepped that last run in the dark on the stairs and just collapsed everything.
You re-stretched it and pinched it all weird.
Yeah, and I suffered for about 5 weeks. Then it kind of went away. Then it kind of came back. Kind of went away. Come back. And they said it's gonna be like that for the rest of my life. So,
a couple of chiropractor visits should fix it.
Yeah, like I said, trying to get an appointment for a chiropractor here.
Well, the other thing I can suggest is get an inversion table.
I've thought about that, but I don't know where I'm going to put it.
Yeah, that might be a little bit of an issue.
Mm-hmm. And I don't want to be stuck upside down with my nostrils facing up while it's raining.
I was thinking, I was thinking, it's like, oh, you get all the pallets from work, you can just make yourself like a little platform out there and just set it on that. But then, like you said, you'd be out there. Next thing you know, you pass out and it's all raining. And you're all waterlogging yourself. So Jason gonna be out there waterboarding himself.
Yeah.
And next time we go on a live, it'll be Molly popping up and be like, "Yeah, Jason's not gonna be doing any more lives. He waterboarded himself, and yeah." I'm like, well, that sucks.
Yeah, white turkey myself.
Yeah, at least I got to meet him once.
You know what I mean by the white turkeys, right?
Yeah.
They're stupid enough to look up at the rain and drown.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Just in case anybody else didn't know that.
Chickens do the same stupid shit.
Oh man. Woohoo! What you doing, Scooter? Yeah, like I said, I found out that that nozzle I bought for my jerry cans a little bit too large. I was like, oh, thinking it's only about one.
Oof.
Yeah.
Hey, Kathy, how's it going?
Kathy? No, we're talking about the ones that you at the chicken farms.
Yeah, I still got to get chickens. I still got to get my greenhouse set up, but I just don't have the time. I need like 3-4 days to get it go, like start on it.
Well, yeah, as soon as the Jeep is out of the way, right?
Well, once the Jeep is out of the way, I can put my chicken coop over there. That's where I want to put the chicken coop.
Oh, okay. And where are you gonna put your greenhouse at?
Next to it,
Mm.
right where the compost bin's at, where I got
Oh,
that big old compost. That's where I want it. It'll get the most amount of sunlight throughout the day, so it'll stay warmer longer in the wintertime. And then I'm probably just gonna do like I'll probably just get like a couple of 20-gallon or maybe like 35-gallon black trash cans. Just throw a couple of those in there, so during the summertime or wintertime, it heats those to at least help me reduce my heating.
by the way, Grace, they said surgery won't help me because of all the arthritis. Yeah, I already read it. Yeah, because they said I had moderate arthritis in my lower vertebrae.
Oof.
Yeah. So they said, no, we're not going to touch you. So one day, it'll pop and I'm going to go, oh. So I'm still waiting for that day.
Yeah, you never know. You could just do something weird, take a step funny, bend over to tie a shoe, and the next thing you know, there's no back pain.
Yeah. Or the other way.
Oh yeah, or they're the other way, or you can't get up from that position and you're stuck that way for like 2 hours.
Yeah. I've been down to pick up a straw. Can't get back up.
Hey, Erlene, how's it going? Or
Hello, Jeannie.
yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yeah. I left the keys there on your table on the patio.
Weight loss doesn't usually help much with arthritis.
Excuse me.
Fan, will you stop doing that? That's weird. Keeps sounding like it's trying to turn off and then it goes back on again. But it's like fully charged because I have it stuck to the USB port on my computer.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, I've lost a lot of weight.
I can vouch for this.
Mhm.
I've seen the pictures of him in Arizona.
Oh, yeah. I was chunky.
He was a round boy. Round boy.
No, that's all the years of work that I did, the injuries. That's probably one of the reasons why I don't do it no more. Yes, I did. That's what I said when I said I put the keys back on the table. So my van is empty again. Excuse me. Yeah. That battery's still not charged.
Guess I can get rid of that one because we're technically watching it.
Which one?
Your live stream.
Oh,
I'm getting rid of the notification.
yeah, I need to do that too. Oh, by the way, Shani hit 3,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. So she is applying for her
First stage is
monetization.
monetization.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right. Good night, Cecilia.
Yeah. Nice, Cecilia. Have a good one. Be well, be safe. Don't do anything I would do. Unless you really want to, in which case, by all means, do everything that I would do. I don't know half of you turds.
George.
Yeah, it's the.
Yeah, I need to water George tonight too.
Yeah, when was the last time you watered George?
About 4 days ago.
Yeah, it's almost new time. It's almost time to watch New George.
I mean, look how nice that fern is doing.
Oh yeah, he's getting longer.
Yeah.
Almost looks like George needs a haircut.
Yeah, I might have to do a little bit of the trimming there on the some of the old ones there. Can't believe I had this thing for like what 3 years, 3.5 years, sitting on my desk at work.
Well, you know, it works, right?
Oh yeah, I mean it got no. It's all artificial light in there, and it did pretty well.
Yeah, those things really care. You can give them flashlight light and they'll still grow.
Yeah, just not sitting on the windowsill because that'll cook them. I mean, it probably gets a little bit of natural light as it comes through the window, but it doesn't hit it.
Yeah, ambient light. It's mostly what you need.
Yeah, Molly has hers on her desk because she got one too, but hers is a little cat. I mean, they're easy to take care of. All you need is a little spritzer bottle. That's all you need.
Yeah. Or like an eighth of an ice cube.
Nope, you actually have to mist them because they're designed for be foggy in the morning, and it collects the dew off the plant.
Like cactus.
Like cactus or like the Spanish moss. It's an air fern.
Deserts, them things pretty much don't need water.
Like I said, there's no roots. Because here's the other one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. This is the one I stuffed right there in his leg when he's sitting. And then every couple of days, every about 3-4 days, I get the spritzer bottle, and I missed it.
No. I haven't done anything all day long, and I'm freaking exhausted.
Oh no, I was outside in the heat yesterday and today, trying to get everything cleaned up. I'm just trying to get all the leaves, all the leaf debris, the leaf litter, separated from all the pieces of the roofing, so that doesn't end up in a flower bed.
Yeah. Oh, you'll find it right away, even if it does, because it's not like that stuff's going to biodegrade fast.
No, I'm just trying to separate it now, so it takes a little while. I got to use the blower to blow the leaves off real carefully, and just pluck up the little pieces of shingles.
Yep. Oh, that's,
Some of them are like that big.
Oh, yeah, little bits and pieces.
Yeah, that stuff I'll have to rake up and sift through it, and then put it in a bucket, then put a bucket in the trash can once a week. I'm pretty sure it'll probably take me a couple of weeks to get rid of it. Because I used up most of it for the flooring for the greenhouse. All the big pieces. And some of the smaller pieces. And also did the same thing around between the house and my and the asparagus bed.
Gotcha.
Oh man, I can't wait for the asparagus next year. I need to redo my soil in there, so I need to get another layer of soil because I can see some of the roots.
Yeah, I got to add soil to one of my planters because all of the stuff that I stuck at the bottom of it is pretty much darn near fully decomposed. And that thing dropped like 3 inches.
I'm
Actually,
surprised.
I think it dropped 3, 4 inches actually.
Yeah, I'm surprised how many times I've filled the my compost bins.
Oh, you can fill those things constantly, and you'll never
Oh yeah, I mean the
break
trees.
down.
Yeah, the tree's doing nicer now. I know it's getting nutrients from it because it's right underneath the tree.
Oh yeah, it's getting every time it rains, it's leaking out all the stuff.
Yeah, I mean that's where I figured it's close enough where I should be doing it more often. But once I get everything cleaned up, it'll be a little bit easier. What I want to do is I want to get the I got the frame so I can pour the concrete and make it look like cobblestone. So I need to get it all leveled out, packed it in there, and actually put that stuff down. So I can just go in there and just blow it all out to the lawn and just chop it all up, or collect it up and put it in a leaf mulcher. Maybe I'll get one for Christmas.
Yeah, I was thinking about what we were talking about at the beginning of the season or last season
Yeah,
with that Torx one from if they still have that.
yeah, they do. They still have it on Amazon for a pretty good price.
There's the Black and Decker one.
Uh,
That doesn't work. Oh, they got the gas powered. Ooh, they got a gas powered leaf blower for 120.
Ooh.
That's cheap.
For a hand one or a back one or a backpack?
Let me click on it and find out. It looks like a small backpack one.
A what?
Small backpack one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's a 3 horsepower 2-stroke grass lawn blower. 550 CFM. It's a 52 cc leaf blower.
That's pretty good.
A little tiny one. I mean, you're looking at, I think, maybe half a gallon of gas is what you can get in that thing.
Or a quart, maybe.
Yeah, it's pretty small, but comes with a lot of stuff. Toolkit, oil jar. Oh, that's your fuel mixer. Then you've got your springy hoses, your extensions, whatever not. And your
Kathy. So, excuse me.
You can get it in black for 135, or you can get the. Let's see what this one is.
All right, Des. I'll see you later. Yeah, we only got like 10 minutes left.
Oh, this one's 219. This was an 80 cc gas powered leaf blower.
That's a pretty good size, 80 cc's.
Yeah, 900 CFM, 206 mile per hour mph wind speed on that one.
Oh, yeah, that'll blow the leaves. I just got the little electric one, and it does fine for me.
Yeah, I got the Toro one.
I got the Weed Eater brand.
Nice. Pillar mulcher.
You see that one, that works one?
Yeah, I'm not finding it. It's not popping up anymore.
No. Let me double check to see if I still have it online. Check my cart. The Works bag is still in there.
Because that one was the. So here we go. If I go to the Works, if I actually search for it, I can find it. But I want that leaf blower mulcher combo one.
Ooh, I didn't know that was on its way.
I got one on that's sponsored. It's about $100. What I'm seeing. Yeah, it looks like about 70, between 70 and $100. I can get a decent one.
Yeah, like I said, that works one is running $158.99 right now.
I'm seeing it for, well, it depends on which version you're looking at. I don't know which one you're looking at.
That's the WG 430, 13 amp electric leaf mulcher. The big one. $13 amps is quite powerful.
The WG 520.
Yeah. No, the 430.
Oh yeah, that's the bin, not the blower itself.
Yeah, that's the mulcher.
Yeah, that's the mulcher bin, the one that you need the dang landscaping bag for under it. Yeah, I'm seeing it at 158. But I want that with the other bag, because remember that when they did that combo, it came with that hose and the bag thing on there.
Oh, okay.
And I was going to do the tandem on there. I was going to run the mulcher bag or the mulcher with the hose to that, and then run it right straight into that mulcher itself for double fine mulching.
Yeah, because I got the bag here for $24.99, and then also have the extra line for $13.
I could just go to the work site. Pulls it all up. There we go. Yeah, $25 for the bag, $158 for the mulcher. Looks like they're not doing the combo kits anymore, though.
Yeah. They might do it again for the end of the year.
Yeah. I'm hoping that maybe they do. That way I can get it, because, like I said, there's the Leaf Pro collection system for the Works blower back with that. You can get the bag and the hose attachment, which you're doing that dual purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically sucking it with the leaf blower itself. Unless it's is that a hard cap with a soft? So that might actually just be a hose vacuum. I don't know what to see. No, that looks like a soft bag that goes across it.
Yeah, because the bag I'm looking at is the soft bag. It's collapsible.
Well, no, that's the spring loader one. But no, I'm looking at the topper. Okay, so that one does work that way. Okay, so I could do it that way. So it's the leaf collection system. It's basically like a flexible hose with a shower cap attached to it that you could stick to a barrel.
Well, pull it up so people can see.
I can do that. So remember what the hell I'm doing here. So this system here, I don't even know if that's showing up there or not.
There we go.
So that's basically, you're not buying a trash bag. You're essentially just buying that black hose with the orange end cap, and then that little drawstring end over there.
Yeah, I've seen those in the videos.
Yeah, so that's what we were talking about the last time, is buying that with the standalone mulcher, and then you just walk around, or you just dump all your leaves in one pile around it. Use the actual leaf mulcher vacuum itself to suck it in, and then you use the vacuum power of the actual standing leaf mulcher to get that. So it comes with the fitting. There's the actual attachment to the thing. But I want to do this, what he's got here.
And it pre-chops it up for you.
But I want to do it with, give me a second, let me go back.
Nope, 5-minute warning.
Take long because see, so you run that bag to the top of this,
Yeah.
That way you get basically double mulch power. So you mulch it when you're sucking it off the ground, then you're double mulching it off of here, and then you just have that collapsible bag. And you
Yeah.
can just go from there, or however you want to do it, because it's not. I mean, you're not getting much off of this. I mean, that's pretty much it. The only thing that the spring bag just fits up inside that
Mhm.
secondary spacer ring, and that's it.
Yeah, because I was just gonna chop it up, leave it on fine. Just feed it through a little on the slow side, and then put it in the hopper. My little cage.
But I mean, for like $200, less than $300, I mean, the system you're getting is you'll be able to mulch all kinds of stuff with that. I can run the hay through there and just munch it.
Oh yeah, especially when all that cottonwood starts dropping its leaves.
Oh yeah, that's what I want. That's I wanted to do that double processing system because, I mean, the mulcher, the one I have, it sucks the stuff up, but that thing needs to be either we need to buy a new one, or need to buy a new switch for it because the switches on it are going bad. I've only had that thing for like 6 years. It's finally going bad season after season of using it.
Oh yeah. I said I've had mine for several years. My little weed eater blower, the little green one. It works. That's all I care. So I'm not doing big old giant yards with it or anything. I got a couple of decks. It works. Excuse me. It's not like I'm doing big old giant driveways or anything.
Right.
But I would like to see is a rear discharge deck on my mower. So I'm not blowing it out to the side. It leaves it right there on top. Alrighty, guys, 2 minutes.
I'm showing 3, but
No, it's almost 10 o'clock.
oh wow, my
So
computer's
drink
off
your
by
water.
2 minutes.
Yeah. So everybody, drink your water. It's summertime.
I've been drinking it.
Yep, been drinking. What else before we leave? Don't forget to get everything ready for hurricane season. Well, hurricane season's been going, but still, make sure you got all your food. Make sure you got enough water. Make sure you got enough flashlights, batteries.
If
Make
you
sure
don't have batteries, just make sure it's charged.
Yeah. And like I said, make sure you got enough food and water for at least 5 days.
I'm screwed.
Why did you eat all your food?
No, I've got enough food and water for like 6 months.
Mm.
I'm screwed. He says.
Well, in case there's a hurricane, we'll come over to your place.
That's you. You might not even make it over here in a hurricane. You might die on the highway.
No, we're fine where we're at.
Yeah, hurricane ain't gonna make it all the way over here, and if it does, that'd be one damn hell of a miracle because that's a long journey inland.
I mean, yeah, they still hold enough power when they get here, but it's not like it is like on the coast where we have to worry about, the storm surge or anything else. We just got to worry about the heavy rain and wind.
Yeah, ain't got to worry about 2x4s and pieces of people's beachfront property flying around.
Oh, yeah. All right, now, folks, it is now 10 o'clock. It's time for us to get going. Any words, Cliff?
No, just get out there and grow and just drink. Just stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.
Yeah, drink a lot of water and get out there and slap a rat. And we will see everybody next Saturday for Cliffs.
Take care, folks.
All right, good night, everyone. Oh, hi, Deb. Hi, Deb. Let's see, how's that video doing? Where's the beef? It only got 705.